Hi, in this tutorial we will see how we can use notifications in .NET MAUI. So here is the contents of this tutorial. First a short introduction, then we will introduce different types of notifications like app notification, local notifications and push notifications. So basically notifications is typically used in all types of apps for Android and the iOS platform. It's built into the system, and typically notifications are alerts that are sent by the app itself that are installed on the device, but apps can also subscribe to notification generated by an external source, a hub or a backend system. Typically use notifications in your app when you have reminders, you receive new information, like a new post, let's say on Facebook, you receive a response to a post that you have put onto Facebook, etc. Typically these things like a calendar, if the calendar has been updated, or if you have a meeting, etc. Typically you will receive a notification. So in this tutorial we will see how we can create such notification using this .NET MAUI app development framework. We can divide notifications into three different types. We have app notifications. These are working only inside the app itself, so typically you need to have the app open and running to receive such app notifications. So these app notifications are generated by the app itself. For such applications we will use this .NET MAUI community toolkit, and then we need to install a NuGet package called community toolkit.NET MAUI. So we will show an example how to do this later. The next notification type is a local notification. These notifications are on the operating system level. So these are notifications that are shown in the notification center either on your Android phone or in your iPhone. Here we will use a NuGet package called plugin.localNotification. Finally, we have also push notifications. These notifications are also on operating system level. So here the app can subscribe to a notification generated by an external source, a hub or a backend system. Here you can use systems like Firebase, Azure notification hubs, etc. So let's start with app notification. So for app notifications, we can use this .NET MAUI community toolkit. So these notifications are not system level, they are only working within the app itself. In order to start using it, you need to install this community toolkit.NET MAUI in your .NET MAUI project. So let's start creating a new app using this .NET MAUI app framework. So I just select the template in Visual Studio, click Next, I specify a location, I just put it here in a temporary folder like this, and then I can call it notification app or something. Then just click Next. Then a .NET MAUI app project will be created for us. So here is the default .NET MAUI app project that we can use as a default for our notification app. So we start by implementing a so-called app notification, and then you just need to install this NuGet package. So then I right click here, manage NuGet packages, and just browse for this community package. So just community toolkit .NET MAUI. So this is the NuGet package that you need to install. So community toolkit.NET MAUI. I just click here to install it in the project. Click apply. Just accept. Just wait a few seconds. So when you try to install this package and you get this error message, package restored failed, etc., typically you need to update this Microsoft.NET MAUI controls package, because this community toolkit relies on the latest version of this one. So I just right click here, update, and go to updates here and find this package. So then I just find the latest stable version and update this one. And when this is updated to the latest version, I can go back to install this community toolkit. Then I go back here to find this community toolkit.NET MAUI, and then just install this one. Now it works as expected, and as you see here, this community toolkit.NET MAUI NuGet package has been installed properly. So the next step now is to go into this MAUI program.cs to install this package here also. So then I'm using this just delete this part, and now I need to include this new NuGet package calling using community toolkit.NET MAUI like this. And then here I need to include this package, so use community toolkit like this. So basically that's what you need in order to start using this community toolkit in your application. Yeah, and also some parentheses here. So now this MAUI program.cs already, you need to include this one, and you need to include this one in order to start using this community toolkit.NET MAUI package. So there are two types of app notifications that you can use. The first one is called Toast, another one is called Snackbar. So let's see how we can install a so-called Toast in our application. So now we have installed this one in the MAUI program.cs. So then I just close this one, and then I just use the default main page.xaml. So here in the default app, there are this default user interface. So I just delete most of it, and basically I just need a button. So I just delete everything like this. So now we have a button. I can have a text inside the button, show Toast, like this. And then we need to have a click event. So then clicked equals to and then I need to name enter a name for the event handler. I can call it on show Toast clicked or something. So then basically the user interface is just a button, and when we click the button, a so-called Toast app notification should be pop up in your application. So then basically I just right click on this one, go to definition, and then this event handler is created in the code behind file called main program.xaml.cs. Also here are some code from the default example. I just start by deleting this code from the example, and then we end up with this one. So here's the main page. That's here you put code that should start or be executed when you start the application, and then you have this new event handler called onShowToastClick. So here we are going to create the code for showing the toast in our application. So then basically I just start creating the toast itself. So I'll just create a var, and then I just use this generated code as a starting point. This and just so basically I define a new toast. just start to create the code from scratch. So then new toast, then you can just type toast dot make like this, and then here inside the make function, sorry, I need to have toast with upper T like this. And here you specify the name that should be shown on the toast, so then important notification or something, and then you need to specify a duration for the toast, so then toast duration dot, and here you can select between short or long, so I select long like this. And you can also specify the font size, so I just type 20 like this. And then that's just one line of code that you need in order to create such a toast. In addition, you also need to include this using community toolkit .NET MAUI .alerts like this. And then we just use toast show like this. So then basically we can just save and then select the Android emulator here. I can use this one and then just click here in order to start the application itself. So just wait a few seconds in order to open the application. So then after a few seconds the application is up and running in this Android emulator. So it's the user interface is just one button that you can click on to show the toast. So then I just click the button and then you see the toast is popping up here in the bottom of the application. So I can click here, show toast, and then the toast will appear for a few seconds, then it will disappear automatically. So every time I click this show toast button, the toast itself will pop up here in the bottom. So in this example, I'm using a button in order to start the toast, but of course you can execute the toast based on some other logic in your application. So the next app notification type is also called snack bar. So let's see how we can implement a snack bar in our app notification or in our notification app. So now we are back in Visual Studio and in our .NET MAUI project. So let's just create a new button similar to the toast button, but now we will create a snack bar instead. So then show snack bar and then on show snack bar clicked. So now we have one button for showing the toast and another button for showing the snack bar. Then I can just right click here on the event handler, go to definition, and then this new event handler has been created for us. So now we just need to create the code for the snack bar. So the code for the snack bar is more or less similar as the code for the toast. So then basically just var snack bar equals to snack bar like this. Just delete some of the default code. So then basically like this. So then var snack bar equals to snack bar dot make. So then here we can enter a text. So then snack bar notification or something, and here we can use toast notification so we can easily see the difference between them like this. And then we just need to show the snack bar like this. And now we have one toast and one snack bar. So let's open or run the application and see the difference between a toast and a snack bar. So and our app consists of two buttons, show toast, and then when you click this one, and we will show the toast here in the bottom, and then we have a new one, show snack bar, and also here in the bottom you see the snack bar notification. The difference between the toast and the snack bar: for the snack bar you can also implement a button like this. You can click on the button to make the the snack bar disappear. But if you don't click the button, it will disappear after a short while automatically. So here you cannot have interactive with it. You cannot have a button, but for snack bars, you can have a button that you can click on, and based on your code, you can implement different actions when you click on this button in the snack bar. So basically that's how you implement app notifications in .NET MAUI, either as a toast or as a snack bar like this. So the next level of notifications are so-called local notifications. So local notifications are on the operating system level, and these native notification also shows up when the app is in the background, and it will show up in the notification center on your phone, either on your iPhone or on your Android phone. In order to start using this one, we need this local notifications. We need to install a NuGet package called plugin.local notifications. So basically in our project, we just go to the NuGet package manager and install this plugin.local notifications. So in our existing notification app, I just right click on the project, manage NuGet packages, and then just search for this plugin local notifications, and then this NuGet package pop up plugin.local notification. I just install it, click apply and accept, and as you see here, it will be included in the NuGet packages that are part of our project. And the next step will be to open this mauprogram.cs file, and for the previous community toolkit, we also need to include this using plugin .local notifications, and we need to add a similar line like this use local notifications like this. So now our app can both use local notifications and app notifications, since we have included these lines in the .NET file called mauprogram.cs like this. So we can close this one, and now we can open this main page.xaml, and we have already two buttons, one for the toast and one for the snack bar, and then we can just create also a new button for this new local notification type. Show local notification or something, and then the event handler show local notification or something, and then this event handler, we can just right click on it and go to definition, and then you are ready to start the code for this local notification. So then we can start by including it here using plugin local notification like this. So now we can start creating a simple example. You can create a variable, we can call it request, and then I just use this default code like this. So var request equals to new notification request, and then you can specify a title. Just here you can specify whatever you like. I just use the default local notification. You can also have a description, etc. So basically that's all you need, and yeah, I just delete Can also specify the notification type here. I just no return data, so I just use something like this, a title and a description, and then I just need to show the notification. So basically local notification center dot current show this specific request. So basically that's the code that you need in order to create a local notification using this plugin local notification NuGet package. So in this example I will focus on Android. So then also we need to set permission for the specific Android. So then I need to go to platforms, select Android, and then open this Android manifest.xaml XML file here. And then here in the bottom, required permission, I need to find notification called, just need to browse through it here. Yes, we need to browse until you find this post underscore notification, and then we just need to select this one. And then just click save. And now we can run our application and see if this local notification will work or not. So now we have an app with 3 buttons, one for showing toast, and one for showing the snack bar, and one for showing the local notification. Let's just try to click on it. But so far still nothing is happening, so there's one more setting that we need to do. So we need to go in either in the Android emulator or in your real Android device, if you have installed the app on your real Android device. But here I'm just using the Android emulator, so I'll just click here, to show all the applications. So I just need to find the settings on the emulator. It's here, settings, and here app notifications. So here I need to find this app in order to specify. Let's search for the app. So basically in the settings on either the Android emulator or your real Android device, I go to notifications, app notifications. And here you see the different apps that has app notifications turned on. So I just here select all apps, and then I need to find our notification app here in the list. So here is this notification app that we have created. So then I just turn on notification like this. And now you see that our application so then let's find the app again, notification app. So our application now how notification turns on. So now I can go back to our application. So I find it here in the list, our notification app. So then we have this toast snack bar, and now let's click on this button, show local notification. And you see, you hear a noise, and also there's a symbol here indicating there is a notification for this specific app. And I can also go here in the list of applications. So here is our notification app. It also has a small symbol here indicating that this app now have a notification in the notification center. Let's just open the notification center itself. So here is the notification center on our Android device, in my case the Android emulator, and then you see notification now has appeared here in the notification center on the Android device. So I can clear it. I can go back to the application itself. I can click here once more time to generate a new notification, and then you see this one pops up, this symbol here in the top bar, and also here we have the symbol here. And if I go to the notification center, also you see there is a new notification here in the notification center. I can click here to clear this notification. So basically now we have 3 different types of notifications. The toast and the snack bar are so-called app notifications that are only working within the app itself, popping up here in the bottom, like a toast notification and a snack bar notification. And then we have so-called local notification that pops up and are part of the operating system, showing this indication. Also here on the app icon and in the notification center on the Android device like this. So the third type of notification on a smartphone app is so-called push notifications. This is more complicated to implement, so I will not show a real example here in the tutorial, but I will go through the basics. So typically here for push notification, the app subscribes to a notification generated by an external source, a hub or a backend system, typically running on an external service. Both Apple and Google have their own so-called push notification service, shortened PNS. So Android has something called Firebase Cloud Messaging, shortened FCM, while Apple has this Apple Push Notification Service, shortened APNS, like this. In order to set up these kind of notification, these push notification, you can use a service like Firebase. You can use something called Azure Notification Hubs, etc. So the first option would be to use Firebase. So Firebase is a mobile and web app development platform from Google. And basically Firebase is just a set of cloud tools provided by Google that enable the creation of a backend for mobile or web applications. And also this, as mentioned, this Firebase Cloud Messaging, shortened FCM, is part of this Firebase platform. I will not go into more details here, but you can go to the web page to read more about this Firebase. And part of Firebase, you have this Firebase Cloud Messaging Service, shortened FCM, which is basically a cross-platform messaging solution that lets you send so-called push messages to your smartphone application. You will find more information about this Firebase Cloud Messaging on their webpage. So Firebase and Firebase Cloud Messaging is services from Google, while Microsoft has something called Azure Notification Hubs. So basically Azure Notification Hubs is a mobile push notification engine for sending a notification either to iOS, Android, or also to Windows. So basically you can use Azure Notification Hubs to send push notifications to your apps either on Android, and then you will use this Firebase Cloud Messaging, or on Apple, where you use this Apple Push Notification Service. If you also want to use .NET MAUI to create Windows application, you can also use this Windows Notification Service, shortened WNS, Windows Notification Service. In addition to using this Firebase and Firebase Cloud Messaging or the Azure Notification Hubs, you can also use something called Shiny, which is also a cross-platform framework that works with .NET MAUI, etc. And it can be used for sending push notifications as well. So then you have these three alternatives. If you want to send push notification to your application, you can either use Firebase and the Firebase Cloud Messaging, Azure Notification Hubs, or you can use something called Shiny. So that's all for now. So in this tutorial we was giving an overview of different types of notification. We started with a so-called app notification that's are only working within the app itself, and then we use a local notification, and those notifications are part of the notification center in the smartphone itself, either it's Android or iOS. And the third option is so-called push notifications. So thank you and goodbye.